All right, welcome to the project management training. Now, being a project manager can be one of the most rewarding jobs in the company because you are part of creating an entirely new space for a client. And when that client's ecstatic about it, it's a great feeling. But there's a lot that goes into that to make that client happy and to keep that client on the rails. Now, the first thing your job description really is the management of expectations. So how do we manage expectations? And really it's through communication. So if it's verbal, through emails, and through co-construct, through videos like this. It's really prepping that client for what's about to happen to their home, because nobody does this every day except for us. So a client might have never remodeled or never done any kind of building or been part of that. So we have to keep that in mind. So what is this course about? Well, of course, there's going to be a lot to do with the fundamentals of how to run a project and how to use our systems like co-construct. But there's going to be a lot more of even the psychology of it behind how to deal with maybe a difficult subcontractor, or even when you get into a difficult client. They all get stressed out at some point and can become difficult. So we have to help multiple job descriptions. Other than maintaining the schedule and the budget, we're also maintaining everybody's mood and keeping everybody to play along. You could even have subcontractors fighting each other and not playing nice. So you're the mom or you're the dad as a project manager, and you have to make sure everybody's behaving and everybody's following the rules. So a brief summary of the course. We're going to go over, the basic fundamentals of co-construct, how to create a bid, move that into a purchase order, how to, do change orders, how to put your schedule together, how to, communicate, how to upload and get new subcontractors, screen them, understand what you're looking for, your checklist. We're going to have a bunch of different checklists. There's some more behind me. Come into the conference room and you can see these boards are getting updated like you saw on the training video prior to this. So we have those checklists. You have, your progress reports. You've got your punch list. And of course you have, you're making sure that your subcontractors are doing the right thing and up to our standard, up to our quality, etc. So there's a lot in this course. There's a lot to remember. It's probably going to take you a couple projects to really have this down pat, but take the time in this course to really understand what we do and why. And if the why isn't there, come in and ask me. Talk to your production manager, Chris. Go through and really understand why we're doing each part. And most of the time, and almost all of the time, we're doing each portion of our system is based off of experience and how it helped create a better experience for the client. So, I always like to say, airplanes don't crash because of because pilots have checklists. We need checklists too, and we need policies and procedures that keep us to remember. So the better you get with these systems, the more work you can take on. Using your Gantt schedules in co-construct and tagging all your subcontractors in, you can quickly adjust your schedule and it notifies everybody in the background. So it's really cool stuff. And the more you get to use this stuff and the more efficient you get at it, you can go to your production manager and say, hey, give me another job. You make more money. So it's really critical to take the time now and go through and understand all of the forms and understand co-construct and how it's used and how powerful it is. And what's awesome about co-construct is that it's always updating and adding new cool stuff. So we're going to always be rolling out, what the new features are and how that's going to help us. So we're saying that there's always going to be additional training too. So this is just the beginning. We're going to have, we're going to be bringing in new tools for our tool chest and, new methods to create that experience from the client. So stay tuned. You're going to see a bit more of me. It's going to get technical into the course. We're going to go line by line and how to manage a job, manage the client, manage those subcontractors, and along with, building your team, building those relationships and making clients ecstatic, getting that 5-star review that we're looking for. So stay tuned and, really dive into this because there's going to be a lot of great information. Thanks, guys.